Hello everybody and welcome to my season finales from last Grand Arena season. I know it's been over for about a week now, but I didn't get to sit down and record as I was doing the battles, but I did capture them on my phone to save for now to go over. Now I'm going to be going over both my main account's Grand Arena and the GoTank's account Grand Arena because when I'm just recording on my phone, they tend to take less time. So my first opponent was B.A. Mara for the main account, Kyber 1. And 12.8 million GP, not loaded with the newest stuff, so no great mothers or anything. Definitely made it a little bit easier. Datacron's pretty solid supply, but they had won all 3 matches leading to this. And they had attacked already when I got to it. And dropped a little bit here and there, and they saw my back wall. Those JMK Jabba. I was going through it pretty fast, not really thinking about slowing down to view it. And they hadn't attacked the top or bottom yet, or top or back yet, because they're waiting to see what I did. And that's a lot of GLs there on those walls. So I was just kind of like doing this as fast as I could, not really like meandering and thinking it over, mulling it over. I was just like, okay, what's been my go-to counter this season? Let's do that. So for Jabba, Lord Vader Maul plus some supports and support crons. What I did, I guess I got a bit distracted here while I was picking. There we go, back at it. A Royal Guard, Thrawn and Piet, I believe. And then I picked a support cron, sorting by defense, as I tended to do. We got speed up on the level 3 there. Their side, they have support cron 2, some crit damage, I think I saw, and then offensive buffs for the level 3. So no sound in the battle, so it might be a little bit weird, but that's how we ran it. Resisted there. So not immediately going how we want, but we're gonna work on it. Got multiple chances to get buff immunity with Piet and Thrawn, and they are gonna be loading up with potency. And still no buff immunity for Maul. So not exactly what you want. And there we go. We got the buff immunity from Piet. And now Chrysanthemum has no taunt. Yeah, we'll go for Boosh as soon as we can. I think I was also surprised back then. Like I'm always kind of expecting to get the assist, but not when Boosh is still alive. Just unload on Boosh. Nushu is pretty tanky, so I want to use all 5 hits there. And from this point on, it's pretty smooth. Going for damage dealers as first priority. Skip Lando. Fracture Chrysanthemum. And one by one they fall. There's a lot. It's weird, but facing a Galactic Legend, but felt a lot safer than going against Malgus, who could basically never be crit and really limited my damage output. That's one of the interesting things about this. It's like a team that looks like it might be better isn't always harder to beat. You just have to the right stuff. I put on auto here. I think I was like a little bit distracted, but at this point I didn't feel I needed super high control over every decision. And there's Vader. Huge hits coming up. Oh, 270,000 over Sand. Even with all his defense, so that is nice. And there we go. Victory 75. And it's just gonna be jumping from battle to battle. That's why it's a little bit quicker of recording. I decided to go with Queen Amidala, her bros, and Bad Batch against this Leia. Starting with the buff immunity is fantastic, and I wanted to kill Drogon first just because I don't want him to get too juiced up. Or no, not too juiced up, but just he was the main damage threat. And oh my gosh, Padawan Obi-Wan already juiced up even before we get a dice roll or echoes debuffs. I think I got a little nervous here. Because it looked like they're going to kill Echo. No. Oh, still doesn't die, and then Obi-Wan just comes in and eviscerates them. Ridiculous. Oh my God. I'm gonna miss that Kron. These Kron's so bad, the support ones. They turn any team into just a broken fiasco. And then for the JMK Plo, I also kept my own Leia on offense for this one. Rex is a top choice. My Mom Mothma is kind of crappy. So she was kind of a bottom of the barrel choice, but I wanted to save my CLS because I thought I figured I would need him for gas, I think. So I didn't want to use C-3PO, but just do it the best we can. Already lots of debuffs from supports, so going good. Went for the burn there. Because I don't think I had hit him, so maybe I should have just done the basic, but oh well. Kind of interesting to see Grandmaster Yoda on the other side. I don't know if I think that was a good idea or not. I mean, I lean towards no. Yeah, and I'm not quite sure what role he brings, but I wanted to basic him because he's support, and that cleansed everybody. So that was a conscious choice to go over and basic him. And yeah, Cat's gone, so easy enough there. That was probably an unnecessary use of the special, but we're just doing so much damage anyway. It's like, I don't even care. 306,000. Like I said, I'm gonna miss these so much. Oh, and Rex almost going down. At this point in the battle, I think we got it pretty well covered. And I was figuring I can probably just kill JMK pretty soon here, even before Plo Koon, because he has damage immunity. And with that assist, we got it. Healing up R2. And hoping to get the recovery. And we got it, but then Rex, he came back and hit Rex. And there we go. Just lost one banner. Pretty solid. So 3 GLs down already. Kind of a downhill battle from here. So there's Rey with Nest and Barriss, and there's a lot of R9s, and I decided to use Queen Amidala on Leia instead of JML. No, I actually had Plo here. I think I forgot, and then I switched back when I looked at the data crons. I was like, oh wait, Plo. I do have him. So I'll switch from Old Ben to Plo. So like I felt safer doing this on Rey as opposed to Leia, because it's just been, it was tough last season to deal with Leia. Yeah, checking everything. A lot of defense on their side, but I do have the Plocron, and with GK in there, it's just a tricky formula. So going for the stun on Nest. And I think I marked Rey. Yeah, just trying to make sure we have full access to hit her and get rid of the inspiration, because otherwise we do have a lot of turn meter going around, which could be very detrimental in the enemy's mastery gains. Stun them all. And it became clear to me that I'm not really going to get anywhere until I take care of Barriss. So I was trying to target her, but I think I had to use an insta kill for her because she was just so much. So I started to feed stuff to Cal, Terminator Cal. armor shred, still not probably gonna be enough. But there's the swap, get it back to him. And then we're almost there. Just swap, who do I swap to? Do I swap the Plo? Watching now, I was thinking Plo might be a good idea because he has the turn meter gain. Yeah, like that, but yeah, still coming up with that insta-kill and just, yeah, not getting anywhere on Rey like this. So gotta kill Barriss. And now we can actually start making some progress on the health. Nest's pretty low priority. I don't want to hit Nest. I don't want to hit Ben. I just want to get Rey controlled and then take care of Ben and hopefully leave GK for last. So she hit the damage immunity. Now we're safe to go right on Ben. I think that stun was, that AoE stun was probably not a good use of it because mostly everyone was stunned. I'm gonna swap the turn meter back. Nest is definitely annoying, but I was going for the riposte on Cal and he had it, so now everyone's at damage immunity. And Rey is just about to pop the ult. Perfect. Yeah, I think I want to go for the armor shred, but I knew it wouldn't land on Rey in our current state, so put down GK. And just waiting for that ult to go down. Big hit from Ben, almost killed Revan. Oof. Mastery's under control, so I just wanted to stun Ben. And let's heal up, get Revan a turn so we can do a swap turn meter and heal. Got it. And I think I've been doing a pretty good job of controlling the mastery, so that ult wasn't too bad. But then also we're under 2 minutes and still have only killed one character, and that was with an insta-kill. So we really gotta get moving here. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. Okay, bye, Revan. Not exactly what I want to see. I think that still cleanses, even though I already had this dance. So I need to get her really close to death before I go for Ben again. There we go. And stun gets the kill. Okay, perfect. Still 1 minute left. Oh my gosh. Oh, and Ben's coming back. Okay, there's GK. And here I think I realized I need riposte again. So I needed to get off that stance and get back to it. Or no, I was already off it. Okay, so there's a riposte. And 30 seconds. Come on, do it, Cal. Oh man, this one was even closer than I thought on time. 30 seconds left, my gosh. Not my first choice to hit a Rey. We already have a higher score than my opponent did on the first front wall, so it's a great start. And once I saw the back, no GLs, I felt pretty good. You know, with 4 GLs on the front, it seems like they're not going to have too much back there, but that could also be a trick, and they also have like GLs or great teams back there. Again, I wasn't taking the time to look stuff up. I was just going back to my instincts of what I've been doing all season. And I know I beat Saw with Zori, so I was just doing this, even though it's a pretty stacked Zori team. It kind of worrisome. But coming up. I was like, oh, he already has offense up. Come on, do the AoE. Don't kill me. Bam. I noticed that too. It's so fun. This is one of my favorite abilities in the history of Datacross. Because it's so much more open to use on offense and kind of controlling it on defense. Or like being able to control or manage the other side's one if they had it. So definitely a super fun one. Now I just had Slicker left over, so that was kind of a luxury. I just have him to take care of the Savage Traya team. And since my opponent had a drop and I didn't, I wasn't trying to undersize it and go crazy. Just want a safe win, so brought full first order in. And also, since it's Savage lead, not Traya lead, I'm not getting penalized for my attacks out of turn, which is nice. Yeah, I am very much in favor of Traya lead over Savage lead. There she goes. That Omicron is gone with her. Yeah, I wanted to kill Nihilus there, so I targeted him. Normally I go for the higher siphon amounts, but it's not going to last long enough for the increased siphon to matter too much. Okay, coming back. Just really want to kill Talon before she does anything crazy. Oh yeah, there's my notification that the battle got saved. Okay, there we go. And lost just one banner here, I think. There's another one coming. No, yeah, stunning makes the most sense. Because I can't do any more damage, taking more banners. 64. Again, probably got distracted here for a second. So next battle, what did I do? Malgus or Gas? Did Malgus. So who did I have here? Did I have Sith Eternal? Yeah, okay, Sith Eternal solo. It's been my go-to. I'd be a little bit more worried if they had like a support cron juicing up crit damage to actually kill Palpatine, but with the tank cron, just link the tanks. You're gonna be pretty fine. You need to be built for more like durability though, and then also the health steal on the cron I think really helps. This match is boring, but that's not what's putting me to sleep. Just a little tired today. And we got Doubt and Shock, and we don't have any more protection, and our health is a little under, not exactly what you want to see. And we got ability block, so I can't do the insta-kill yet. Still can't heal because of the shock, and I'm ability blocked again. Am I ever going to get through this? Ability blocked again. What is going on? Am I going to lose this? What a catastrophe. Hey, oh, I don't have ability block anymore. Don't have shock anymore. Almost dead. And I think I actually did die. Okay, actually, I forgot that. So I thought that was going to turn around. But I was like, oh my gosh, oh, so annoyed that didn't work. So I guess that didn't go quite according to plan. This one has been pretty good when it's just a straight up 501st gas team. I mean, CLS is just kind of crushing it. Not getting perfect banners necessarily, but really smooth. And they just have Retaliate there, so it's doing some damage, but it's not enough to be a concern. I mean, really. A5 is annoying, gets all his tons of turn meter. And right now I'm so used to using CLS and Conquest that I expect the damage to just ramp so much from weak spot or something, but it's just normal damage, just getting some extra double attacks. It's very nice. Not exactly what I want, but he just kills himself from counterattacks. 61. Kind of leaving Malgus because I want to tread carefully. I wanted to take care of gas and then just figure, do I have the right thing? Bane seemed like the only thing I could use to punch up that much. The irony is, if I just used C and main, it seemed expensive, but it would have been better. But I don't know what would make me decide to do that before the fact. Because I think, is that an R5? No, what? No, it had to be R9 Malak. Never mind. Yeah, I thought I saw some R5s, but I guess not. Not really. I figured just so he'll hopefully die and pass off his Relic 8's worth of stats. And just do a little damage on them first. Okay, by Bastila, got feared. I feel like Bane should be immune to fear, but it's fine that he's not. Bane, don't fail me like Sith Eternal failed me. Increase those cooldowns. And slice them and dice them. No healing for you. Boop. And I forget what I was checking for there, but maybe defense or something, but pretty big hits. Or maybe it was tank revive I was looking for. That's probably it. Yeah, I just threw it on auto because I was like, yeah, whatever. Feels like it takes forever, but I mean, there is 3 minutes left. And that basic's starting to be really crazy and juiced up, so... Malgus is not much longer for this life. 340, 304. Okay, he has like over a million HP, it seems like. My gosh, guy's such a tank. Now we got Trench left, and going for Reva there. I forget what we had in the back to face, but just throwing in Reva, and I'm just trying to get it over with at this point. So I'm like, all right, get in there. I had a feeling my opponent was kind of like, crap, Jabba and JMK, so I felt pretty good. Gus, oh, he's taking a nap, but he's not running away because I'm talking. That's pretty nice. Yeah, got Watt a little bit under control. Buff immunity there is kind of annoying. Let's cleanse it. Take care of Watt first, because he can just bring people back. And that Death Mark, all these hits are going to take care of it. No questions asked. Oh man, boom. Huge damage from Reva. Alright, well, bye, Seven Sister. Thank you for being here while you were. That's my fleet alarm. I think after this battle, I hopped over there for a second to make sure everything was in order. And almost done, Shanko. Just please die. Not the prettiest banners, like 58. Yeah, 58, but still a one shot. And what do we have on the fleet side? Okay, so there was profundity. I saw that. Down here we got Raddus, and I already forgot what else. But I had Traya available. I think I kept Traya specifically for Raddus because I had scouted and planned on doing this. Because Raddus is no joke. You, right now with this grunt, you need something. You need a plan for it. You can't just throw in crappy bounty hunters and get it to work. Maybe you can do bounty hunters can still win. And this one's not quite as strong because they don't have the K2SO Datacron. When they do, that turn meter removal is just annoying. And I see that number creeping up, and I don't like it. And let's increase those cooldowns just to stop their progress. I knew my Annihilate was one turn away anyway, but didn't like their trajectory. And there he goes. And that's game, set, match. Pretty much throw it on auto at this point. I don't think I did. But I also mused, I think, in my second to last match that modding Talent for offense would actually make sense this season because of all the past season and the season before that, just because of all the stacking crit damage for attackers. But mine is modded pretty badly, like 0 priority. She just kind of, because in my mind, most of the time, it's like she just kind of sits there and passively gives some stats, and you want her to just, you don't really care if she takes a turn. It's kind of whatever. Oh, there's auto. And there it is, 65. Last land battle. Oh yeah, Zori. So, Aphra, easy. I had Bo-Katan left over. So I had still a little bit of insurance. We always need some insurance policies for occasions such as Sith Eternal failing. And yeah, this team is just so hard countered by Aphra this season, it's not even funny. Those cooldowns, once BT one gets a turn, it's just forget about it. Yep. Checking for the tank revive. And perfect, 65. Now all that's left is fleet. And I hadn't even looked at it yet. Okay, Leviathan, Profundity, and Negotiator. And that's the odd Leviathan comp. Where they don't start Fury. And this was before the beautiful TIE Dorito, TIE Dagger buff. That made all of our lives so great in Fleet Arena, where you have to either choose between a weird cheesy comp that leaves you highly exposed to counterattacks from other people that just want to keep their Leviathan in, or maddening coin flips. But here, lost the coin flip, I think. Yeah, lost the coin flip, but still not that bad at this point, because I can still kind of catch up. Oh, and they brought in Mark 6, so that's even better. Ooh, yikes. About to lose Sith Fighter, that's no good. But yeah, I brought in TIE Dorito. I was a little bit rushed. I think it might have made more sense to bring in Palp's shuttle just to heal up Sith Fighter, but Sith Fighter survived. And then got the heal with Malgus. Oh, they're just churning through. I really gotta catch up here. I can't remember, like, did I lose this? This looks really bad. No, this is quite bad, exceedingly bad. I think I insta-killed the bomber. Oh, well, there's one down. There's two down. Mark 6 is getting like 80 stacks now. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Like all three in quick succession. So even if we lose the alt race, it's kind of in a good spot right here. But I think I did overtake in the alt race. This was fine. This structure to the mirror, I think, was just totally fine. And they just completely screwed it up. And now it's something weird with the Mark 6. It's getting like 80 stacks. Coming in, I think it might be because once you take over the enemy, if you bring in after the enemy capital ship, maybe, or does it happen before? I'm like, is it counting the reinforcements brought in by that enemy capital ship? Because I got insta-killed twice by Mark 6 in Fleet Arena the other day. Like, just boom, next turn, boom, dead. Here we go. That's one fleet down. Excuse me. Just trying to zip through these last two, because when I get the fleets, I'm like, okay, let's go. Let's move it. Let's move it along. Let's just finish it. I just went. Did I just underside? Yeah, okay, I brought in other stuff because I was like, I don't think I need to be excessive in banner chasing for this one, so. How'd you like my substitute sound effects? And that Y-wing resisted a bunch, so it basically just got healed on that onslaught. You know, I would take Profundity mirror matches over the current Leviathan mirror matches. I can't remember a worse mirror match meta. I mean, there's Profundity and Executor before that, then Negotiator, and then Millennium Falcon, or one Millennium Falcon. I think this is the worst, where you can max out speeds, and then if it's a mirror, unless you're doing something really weird, you're just gonna lose if the enemy goes first and wins the tie. This one pretty dang good with the bomber reinforcement. Trying to make sure Y-wing doesn't die and get ready for ult. Shoot. Man, I hope my background music is good. Cause this is kind of. I hate when I have to do this when it's quiet. But you know, I just really want to keep all the matches because like every match is unique, and if you don't record it, you'll lose that forever. It's not like, oh, I'll just do that roster review another day or something like that. Yeah. So last battle here, Chimaera. Which is effectively useless against Leviathan now. Thank you, CG. 2 super hard to get ships, 2 conquest ships. Really brought down a notch in terms of value. But people are starting to use Scythe with his extracts, so maybe that's what they want to do. They're getting everything they want. But I feel pretty good with Negotiator versus, or Chimaera versus Negotiator. There's no turn meter inhibitions on the capital ship, and plenty of ways that they're going to hit her foresight. Basic, basic, basic. Rarely ever don't use basic on TIE Defender. Just bring it in and basic. Sometimes I like Gauntlet, but I just wanted to get that stealth off Anakin. Perfect. So I get to take out the most menacing ship. Never mind. It had a unending loyalty. Take all that stuff off. Bye Anakin, bye Bad Batch, bye Plo, and bye Y-Wing shortly. Yep. There we go. It's a full clear, 1 drop. Something 1 there. And final score for me, 1806. Not too bad. Not unbeatable. But I popped back in later to see the final results. And there we go, 1021. No drops on the back. But they kind of used up their reserves because look at this on the top. They drop on Gungans, but 11 battles in Dark Trooper Moff Gideon. I mean, some of these teams, and I'll pause there because it's Go Tanks GAC. Some of these teams, it's just like, if you don't have one of these super good teams to deal with it, you just can't. There's no amount of throwing stuff at it and hoping it sticks. None of that is going to work, so it's pretty crazy. But ended that with a win. So that season was 6-3. I'm in a pretty good spot to not get booted out of Kyber 1, but we'll see just how tiny it is next season after they inevitably just squish us again. Next, let's get into this Go Tanks GAC. And now let's get into the Go Tanks GAC. I was facing Denbevo. 9.2 million GP, so not really a fair fight. This was a battle to stay in Chromium, though. Just like last season, the very last battle determined my league placement for the next season. This one was no different. But 9.2 million, pretty hard. They did full clear, but I think I had a chance. So looking at these teams, not quite unbeatable. Down low. Also not quite unbeatable, but very strong. So I was trying to figure out what I could do with my little roster. And I don't remember, until I pick it, I don't exactly remember what I was doing, or what I did do. But gotta go through to the back first before making a decision. Did I do Bad Batch? Okay, yeah, Bad Batch. Pretty safe for me. I didn't show the defenses. That's why I was giving my camera over there, but I didn't show what they did on my defense. And I play the game on my small account on a different phone. I have an old iPhone 8, so it's a different recording style. It's less widescreen, more. So it just fills up this whole screen right now. The aspect ratio is more narrow. Oh, got almost all of them. Should have went for that soldier over there. Should have gone for him, but maybe I got distracted here. Hunter assisting is just the best damage I can ask for. Ooh, killed him. Take a hit. There we go. Such a satisfying mechanic. Great Zeta on the lead. Definitely worth considering for newer players. And here, CLS, this is tricky. I mean, this is a tough team, but going in with Phoenix, as long as you kind of survive the opening salvo, you can get pretty far. Who are they going to use it on? Okay, Chopper. Chopper took the hit. That's good. I need to go for Chewbacca first. Oh, and also what benefited me here, they don't have 3PO and Chewie, they have R2D2, who is not optimal for this team. But yeah, just I wish I could daze CLS, but with it guard, not going to happen. So just keep hammering away, and almost there. Got him. So now we can daze CLS. Work the basic, did land thankfully. And I want to daze Han too. I did a little shrug, shrugged it off, but no one could assist. I'll daze, and excellent. Looking pretty good to start against this 9.2 million GP account. As long as there's nothing gargantuan in the back, we can actually get away with this one. Alright, he's got R2 Zeta, so we got cleanse there. Boop. Some droid on droid violence there. But R2, it will eventually succumb. even though he does have his best friend over there. Okay, yeah, put it on auto. Just like, all right, whatever. Get out of here. Perfect banners. Not too shabby against CLS. So what do we have in the back? Is there something we cannot beat? There's an old geezer with a life support machine on him. So, okay, we can't win. And it's Sith Empire there too. So I was like, okay, there goes that. Let's just get past top. Let's try to get to ships. Maybe we could try a throwaway down there, but not gonna work. Checking Jen and Anakin there for, I don't know what I was checking it for. I'm checking Rex's speak. Rex is kind of an unorthodox, well, kind of a bad choice for Padme, honestly, because they can't gain turn meter. But since it's not C-3PO, we can just do a Palp team on it. And this is one of the more fun matchups to do. Just gotta make sure you control it right, not tick off Anakin too early. I want to do ability to block everyone, but only the Jedi can't resist it. Got 3 people over there that can cleanse. And Rex is not ability blocked, so want to land tenacity down, maximize your chances, and then do the shock perfect. Stagger doesn't do anything, but you can hit it, get it to expire, defeats up turn meter to the team, and also get some 2-turn stuns. They're beautiful. I think I fractured Anakin, but I didn't realize Kenobi was no longer shocked, which I should have, because he used Palp's stun. Trying to think it over there. Still don't have shock. And there we go. There we got that shock. And chuck it at him. Yep, got him. And got him. And don't got her or her, but we will. That crit immunity. That's back to Big Boy Vader. Okay. Yeah, if they take a turn, they die, so. But not if you give them a little bit of extra cushion in the purple bar. Okay. Not bad. I love to see it. I love Palp Vader. Such a versatile team on this little account for me. Wampa vs. Grievous is pretty obvious here. One of the easiest decisions in the history of decisions. The old standard team too, with Droidica instead of Nude or BB-8. That's also easier. Droidica does have a hard time with Wampa. Well, no, maybe I'm getting Wampa mixed up with Nest. No, so I mean, Droidica's not great against Wampa, but it's not like every hit is giving extra bonus protection. Stuck there, no choice. Ooh, well, actually, I think with this Datacron level 3, that is just effectively juicing up Wampa's protection stacks. Resist it. As soon as we can get around that, we can, yep, knock people out. We'll get bonus turns too. Yeah, auto. I was just thinking, you know, I mean, I'm the one that was playing this and also commenting. I'm thinking in my head, okay, I should auto that now, and I did. So, past and present me not too far apart in reasoning. Just a slow grind to finish off these two clankers. There's 70k. Very nice. Just trying to hear something. Okay, Palp Vader. Not too many other teams to deal with other than the back. Now, what I use here? Okay, went with Qui-Gon here for the Vader team. Can't quite remember how this went yet. Vader is by far public enemy number 1. Holding the AoE. Let's get that. Days off. Oh crap! Here goes. Yeah, still held it. There it is. Boom, got him. Awesome. And take out Palp pretty quick. In and out. I feel like at some point I need to work on Padme for this account, but I just... GAC, it's still just Qui-Gon, so I'd probably work on the Revan and Jolie Yoda team before I worked on those others. Got Negotiator and Holdo. Both seem doable. Just Shaak Ti and Sith Eternal here, so I figure I can take out Shaak Ti. So just go for her instead of Sith Eternal. Let's see how that goes. I didn't check mods before this, and I was just trying to take out Echo, but Shaak Ti has a way of being annoying when you're trying to kill her clones. She got the heal, passed the turn to Echo, because she gained a bunch of turn meter when we hit Echo, so probably should have started off shooting Shaak, I guess. Yeah, oh, heal him up some more. So get all those buffs off. Well, we'll get them, right? We're gonna take out at least Echo. You better believe it. Okay, what was it doing here? The AoE. That gave a bunch of turn meter to Shaak Ti, I think. And then they just came back with a vengeance and killed R2. So I wish I just did a basic there, or just the, I don't know, just the smoke screen, because R2's not doing a ton of damage anyway. And look at Echo, he is just full health. Shaak Ti is a menace. She definitely makes it a better defensive team. And then, okay, at this point I decided to just, okay, let's just kill Shaak Ti. Let's just kill the leader. And here was a mistake. I did that, but I didn't realize, I was thinking, oh, I'll get one hit from assist and then I'll attack her with the main attack. I should have just attacked with CLS. When I had call to action, just a mistake. I didn't realize I was going to get stuck behind Wrecker, so. Shaak Ti just right there without much health and protection. Could have killed her. Could have made it a lot easier to clean up. But no. Don't accept that. Forfeit that. At this point, it's kind of like, I guess I got Imperial Troopers and Bounty Hunters. But I don't know. I don't see this going far, because Shaak Ti gives retribution out to the whole team. And I don't have Piet Zeta, so I can't really daze all of them. And Echo's too fast, so this is not full Imperial Remnant. If it were, we could just cleanse everybody, but nope. I think I did AoE. Yeah, I want to hit all those staggers. Got 1 daze on Shaak Ti at least. That's the most important one. Now let's just kill her. Let's just go for the kill on the leader. But everyone's dazed, so we can't assist. That's the cornerstone of this team, is assisting. So they're just massacring my Dark Trooper, and it's... yeah, that's hopeless. Boom. So, okay, let's get out of here, baby. And I think this one did not do too much either. I had a chance with CLS. I should have just gone for Shaak Ti, and I think it would have been fine. I just take out Shaak Ti early, and then I work on that one piece at a time. I didn't even forfeit here. I think I just stopped the recording because I was like, all right, it's pointless to keep going. At some point I did once they killed people. Surprised I haven't already quit. Yep, I was like, no, not gonna worry about it. So Shaak Ti had about 100,000 combined health and protection, and Echo had 113. So Echo is a little tankier, but yeah, I definitely should have gone for Shaak Ti first. But now we still have fleets. The wonderful world of ships. My extensive collection. There's Galactic Republic Civil War here. And 5 is on defense to give that fleet some semblance of a real one. I think I was faster. I'm not usually faster in Fleet Arena, but yeah, I think I'm faster here. Go all in on Anakin. Ahsoka won't be able to assist in the mass swarm now, but that's okay. He still goes all the way down to 0, and easy peasy. Clean that off, yeah, get that out of here. Basic 210,000. What a basic. Take that away. I got Gus in the other room. I don't know if he's coming over here. Oh, come on. Come on, Rex. Just give it 174,000. It's beautiful. To me, I need a compelling reason to not use Marauders Basic. It is that good. And there we go, just Raddus in between me and the last battle of my season. And a 3-zone clear. Yep, there we go, our extensive fleet. All right. Extensive supply of ships. Do this all the time on the main account, but got less to work with here. So right off the bat, Vader is in a tight spot. He's almost dead. Get the taunt up, thankfully. The buff immunity. And they took away my taunt. I do not have Die Interceptor, so I do not get a turn 1 reinforcement. That's a pretty good hit from Vader. And there's a nonsensical reinforcement. Okay, Vader's gone, but I did get a dodge. So we'll bring in the star of the show, TIE Defender. Lots of dodges, love it. What's also great about that hit is that it couldn't get a counter when it's assisting. But still, TIE Defender almost dead. Kind of nerve-wracking. Let's bring in the bomber for some taunting. And just go ahead and do the Dispel. Dodge. Whew. My TIE Defender is hanging on by a thread. But I think that thread was good enough. Annihilate the tank. Heal defender all the way back up. And give her a turn to finish it off. So I love TIE defender. 66, and that's it. That's the last battle. My final score in this match, 1,050. So obviously a loss, but it was a good season. It went better than I thought. I was worried about ships to begin with, but really it's just the quality of the opponent I was facing made it really hard for that small account. For the main account, I mean 6-3 is pretty good. Turned out better than last season. I don't know. I usually say I'm looking forward to the next season, which starts soon, but I don't know if I am. Fleets are in such a bad spot, and Great Mothers are so busted, and Balin's Skull is out, and I don't have him, and he seems like he's a GAC focused character, but not that good in other modes. So I don't know. I'm not really looking forward to it, but hopefully figure out a way to enjoy it. Anyway, thanks for watching the lost battles of my finale. And yeah, take care. I'll see you.